What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you step by step on how to draw a simple sketch of Bart Simpson on a skateboard. For today's lesson you'll need a sketch pad and something to draw with. I'm using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now the basic secret to sketching is to start off with some basic shapes and start layering the details on top. So we want to start by adding some guidelines in the center of our page. Let's start from the very top in the center. Just going to sketch a line coming down. We'll lightly work our way down towards the bottom of our page. Now we're going to go to the center, draw another line going across from left to right. Now you use these two lines to help us balance out the drawing. Let's start with the top of the head. We're going to start from the center. We're going to angle the head going up and over towards the right to right about there. And then we're going to sketch in a rectangle going up and out towards the left. Let's start from the bottom. Angle this up and across. Let's go up to the top and draw that same length line. And then we'll close off the side with a straight line. Now halfway along this line, draw a straight line coming down. Go to this point, draw another line coming down, and we'll close this off. Now I want to split this rectangle in half. So starting halfway down this line, angle this across and then down. Let's go back to this point, draw a straight line coming down the front of the body. Now I want to go over towards the right side, just going to bend the back. I'm going to go out and then down towards the same height. Close off the bottom with a curve. Now I want to connect the hips with another curve coming down a little bit lower and then back up. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, just going to angle the leg, going out and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Now from here, draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the feet. Let's close off the bottom with a straight line going across, and we're just going to stretch this all the way out towards the side of our page. Now we're going to go back up to the hips. We're going to draw that same angled line coming down and out, and pull that straight down towards the bottom. Now let's go back up to the top and just block in the arms. We're going to start from this point. Let's bend the arm going out and then down. Step down and draw that again. Now right about here, we're just going to close off the arm with a curve. Let's go over towards the right side, bend this arm going out and then down. Step down towards the side of the body and do the same thing. Close off the end with another curve. Now along the bottom, we're just going to block in the skateboard. From the bottom of this line, let's step up, sketch another line going all the way across. We're just going to draw on top of the legs. So you want to overdraw. This will make it a lot simpler. Step down and draw another line. Over on the left side, we're going to round this out, going around and then in towards the bottom. Let's go over towards the right side, just past the side of the leg, angles down and out. Now underneath the feet along the bottom of the board, we're going to sketch a small circle for the wheels. And then from the bottom of the wheels, we want to draw that same angled line to give the wheels some perspective, going up underneath the board. Now you can see that we have a very rough block out of our character pose. Let's go back in and start adding some more details. Let's start with the eyes. We're going to start right in the middle of a rectangle. Let's sketch a large circle. Go all the way around and then back up. Now the circle doesn't have to be perfect. Now I want to draw that same size circle overlapping the center. So we're going to start up here, go out past the side of a rectangle, and just overlapping the inside. Now right where the eyes meet, we're just going to angle the nose, going up and then out, round up the nose, and then pull that back in. And then from here, we'll start adding some shape to the mouth. Let's start underneath the eye. Just going to bend this out towards the lip, and then round out the lip. Let's go across, bending this down, and then up towards that center line. Now we're going to round out the corner of the mouth, bend that across, right about there. And I'm just going to angle the teeth going up and out underneath the mouth, Let's step in and add a few more lines going across towards the right. Now I want to go back and just block in the pupils. Let's start on the inside of the left eye, right about here. Just going to mark that in. Let's go over towards the right on the outside and do that again. Let's go back to the mouth. We're just going to roll out the lip, going around and then in. Come down with an angled line towards the chin. Let's round out the collar, going up towards the back of the head. Now from the top of the mouth, we're going to move out towards the side and sketch out a small circle for the ear. From the base of the neck, we're going to curve the back of the head. We're going to go up and out in behind the ear, going up and then out toward the top of the head. Let's go to the top of the left brow. Just going to round this out, coming back in, go up and just bend the head going up towards the top. Now I want to close off the top of the head with a series of points, and we want to give this a slight bend. So we're just brushing the hair over towards the right. Now that we blocked out the head, let's move down and add some shape to the body. We're going to start from the base of the neck. Let's curve the chest, going out and then down. And then we're going to round out the belly, going out and then down towards the hip. Let's go to the base of the neck on the right side. We're just going to extend the back, going out and then bring that down. Now let's close off the bottom with that same curve. Just going to extend this out towards the side. Now with the legs, we're going to start with the top of the shorts first. Let's start from the hip on the left, angle this down and out. Let's bend the pant leg, coming in, just going past the inside of the leg, go up and then in. Let's fold the bottom of the body, coming down and across towards the right, come down with an angled line. Now here it's going to curve in the opposite direction. We're going to go out and then up, just past the side of the leg. Just follow this up towards the hip, and then we're just going to round this out. Now let's add some shape to the leg. We're start from the inside. We're just going to round out the inside of the knee, coming down towards the ankle to right about there. Let's go to the top of the leg. We're just going to round out the knee, come down towards the same height. Now I want to wrap the shorts in behind the leg. So just pointing this in. Let's close off the bottom of the leg with a curve, coming down and then up. And I'm going to add a bracket along the cuff of the sock. And then again, just curve this across towards the bottom. From the inside of the cuff, let's bend the heel, coming in and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Now I'm going to round out the bottom of the foot and just extend the foot going out towards the left. From the outside, bend the foot going up and then in towards the outside of the cuff. Now I'm going to go over and add some shape to the right leg. Let's start in here. It's going to round out the inside of the knee, come down towards the ankle towards the same height, go up toward the top, rounding out the outside of the knee, coming down. And then again, we're just going to round out the bottom of the leg. Let's do the same thing, just flip it over on the right side. Start with that bracket around the cuff, close off the bottom. Just curve the heel, coming down. And then we'll round out the bottom of the foot, going towards the outside, bend the foot, going up and then in. Now let's go up to the top and finish off the arms. We're going to start with the sleeve, starting up here, bend this out and then down. Draw the edge of the sleeve, coming in and then down just past the bottom edge of the arm, and just tuck that in towards the side of the body. Now over on the right side, we're going to separate the shoulder. Just going to round out the inside, bend this out, round out the top, going out, and then curve the edge of the sleeve. Now we're going to tuck the arm in behind the sleeve. Let's start with the bottom with the arm coming down towards the thumb. Now right here we're just going to point the thumb coming down and in. So we're just going to overlap this on top of the arm, coming in and then back out. Let's go up to the top. We'll trace the top of the arm coming out towards the first finger. And I'm going to add 3 fingers curled around the side. So bend this up and out, round out the finger and come back in. Let's add the second finger, going out, round out the finger, bend this back in, Let's do that one more time. And we're just going to round out the palm, coming down and then in behind the thumb. Now, just like we did with the pant, we're just going to fold that sleeve in behind the arm. Now we're going to go over and add some detail to the right arm. Start with the top and bottom, going out towards the wrist. Point the thumb coming in. Let's add that first finger, the second, and then the third, and then we'll round up the palm. Now that the body is set, let's move down and add some detail to the skateboard. We're going to start by tracing this out on the outside, across the bottom of the feet. Now on the end, on the right, we just want to bend this up. Just give it a slight lip. Do the same thing across the back, and we'll close this off. And then I want to add a thick edge along the front. So I'm just going to trace that same curve. And we might have to lower the wheels a little bit just to expose them. Go back, lower the wheels, and then just tuck that up underneath. Now with our rough sketch in place, let's go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now we use our clean rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Let's start with the eye. And all this is just tracing out these contours, just cleaning this up as best we can. And I'm always going back to the overlaying parts first. So drawing the things on top and then layering in behind. Now while I'm here, I'm just going to add a little bit more detail to the shoes. Start by adding that thick sole on the bottom. So I'm just tracing that same curve along the top. And then we'll add that circle on the inside of the heel. And then I'm going to add that stripe in the center of the board. Just follow that center line on either side. Let's clean up our drawing one final time before adding some shadows and more detail. Now I'm going to move to the side edge of my pencil and just lightly shade in the shorts. Just add that same tone to the shoes, going around that circle and the sole. And once we finish shading this in, we'll be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Bart Simpson on a skateboard. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want more details on our art supplies, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.